I want you to come to your senses and understand what's going on, and that it's not a big deal.
I don't understand, or is you don't understand.
You don't understand what a prenup is. It's everything before the marriage. Once you get married, you share everything after that. No problem.
I know.
Yeah, okay, then what's the problem? Oftentimes, I do feel that it is her way or the highway, and there's not as much compromise as I would like to see. And look, I'm a pleaser, and I want her to be happy, but I need to be happy as well. Whether she signs the prenup or not, I think the dynamic in the relationship does need to change. She's calling me.
Very dramatic girl. She went to the car.
Why you do this to me?
We've never talked about this
Sign
before, Matt,
something.
and I've been scared to have this conversation with you because of this.
It's his fault
Really,
now.
like, it makes me feel like I'm being taken advantage of, or that money is into play with this. Shouldn't matter.
Oh, you think that?
Hey,
I don't want to.
Shut up, shut up. Why is he talking like that?
I had hoped that this conversation would go a lot differently.
Don't cry, Mike.
Yeah.
Don't friend, my
Where are
G.
you?
Because
Okay, I'm gonna come talk to you.
She's already
you
winning.
know,
before
this girl is
this,
manipulating
I
herself.
imagine my future will have home, have a family.
I don't understand the
But
prenup.
I cannot get married with someone don't trust me.
Nah, it's not about trust.
No,
He's trying to
I
take
don't
care of
want
you.
to say what
She's
you
crying
know.
already. Oh no. No.
You're gonna do this to me in front of everyone.
Yes, I do. I want to get married.
But I don't know how to react to this. Nah. Nah. This is manipulative. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want? You don't want to sign it, eh? You
See, it's not a difficult job, man. Either you sign or we go our separate ways. We don't have to,
You see
It
that
apparently
pause
matters to
of-
this man.
Yeah, you see that pause of no, and she's waiting for him to just go. All right, you don't have to sign it. That tears will
Yeah.
dry up instantly.
Crocodile cry.
Oh my goodness. She's so
Yeah.
manipulative, man.
I mean,
And the prenup is not a question of trust. It's a question of look at today. Statistics is very clear that a lot of marriages are going into divorce. And if you have kids and all that by that time, it's very difficult to have a reasonable conversation around how you take care of each other when the divorce is happening. So every marriage has a probability of this kind of split happening. Hopefully, we all end up in marriages that's not the case, but it's
Exactly.
a probability. And it's just a preparation for now that we are both happy, we are both thinking with our head, we both still care about each other. Let's decide that if something goes wrong, hopefully not, but if something goes wrong, we are all well taken care of. This is the idea that a prenup should go about. And I said it on one of our last videos that if you have a prenup that provides enough for your partner, right?
Yeah.
It has a stronger opportunity of standing in court, right? So when you have enough money and you say, look, it's fine. I'm just trying to say, I'm guaranteeing that I pay you $50,000 a month if it happens that we go to divorce. These are difficult prenups to fight against, right? But it's also showing that this person's cared about you and say, look, if it happens, don't worry, I take care of you.
Yeah.
But that's enough for some women for some reason. I don't get it.
For me, I definitely agree, man. I just feel like it's just clear to me the way I translate that is you don't care about me enough to really still wish me well when things don't work the way you want it to or the way we want it to. I also don't want to have a divorce. That's not the goal. But then if you can't see that I'm just trying to kind of ensure myself and my life, like, oh, should this break or should this not work, I want to still be fine. Then you are
Apart
acting
from
like,
even that,
yeah,
the entire process of trying to figure out what is a reasonable compensation for each other, it strains the relationship further. And when you have kids and you're going to court to fight over who gets what, it becomes a problem. But when we are both
yeah,
happy, we can make that decision that protects the both of us,
Yeah.
right? From the
Yeah.
stress of having someone else adjudicate on this kind of issues.
Yeah.
From you don't need an intermediary. We can both sit down in the living room, put on Game of Thrones, and talk about it. Okay, is how much percentage? If, oh, whoever is earning more gives the other a percentage of their earnings, even after a divorce. What's a reasonable percentage? 1%, 50%, whatever. Whoever takes
Yeah.
care of the kids the most. This and this. Oh, what if I stay home and I don't work and I take care of the kids? Okay, we're going to assume that you have the capacity to earn 100 to $150,000, whatever the average salary for your industry and the level that you would have gotten to with a premium of 30%. There's so many ways you can set up a prenup that is very clear that you are just looking towards a fair outcome for everyone, and it's just easier to discuss those things before you are in a battle, or a court fight. So the fact that she's crying and doing that, it just shows that I think it's also one of the best tests to see who you should really be getting married to or not.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, next video. Has that happened to you before? Have you ever experienced it?
Of course. It's like, I mean, for me, it's just a matter of like, when it happens, I'm not gonna be on that side, man. I'm moving, man. Like, I'm leaving. I mean, it's pointless at that point, right? So why would I be hanging or looking around and hoping if I then sense that, oh, okay, I've just been caretaking in a sense, I'm gone, man. I'm just gonna be
Yeah,
all
that's one
right.
of the most standard experience for a young man in the club. That's one of the most standard experience. I remember a long time ago, right? We had
Yeah,
our table and we saw like a bunch of girls, and we were like, as usual, the boys were like, oh, they were looking at us, right? But on the next table to us, there were like a bunch of guys as well, a little bit younger than we were, cute guys, yeah? But they were looking
yeah,
at us and we thought, but we were like in the VIP section. They were looking at us and we thought, oh, they are probably interested in us, right? So we waved to them. The VIP bouncer let them in, and bro, the moment we poured some champagne in their glasses, they were toasting with these other guys. Like we put champagne in
man, I'll be
the
pissed.
glass,
I'll be
and then just
raging,
come to
bro.
the other side, and they're like, "Cheers, cheers!" I was
Man,
like,
I
"Fucking
could
hell,
I
we've
could
been used."
I
What?
could absolutely take it from them, man. Like that's, I mean, I can be petty
No,
like that.
no,
I'm
that
just
was
gonna be like,
absolutely what happened. This was bro, because immediately my friend clocked and go, "Oh shit!" They wanted those guys, but those guys were not looking at them to bring them into the VIP section. But we
yeah,
were looking at them, so they used us to get in, and they wanted to move immediately. So what happened was we immediately go, all right, nah, that's a bit disrespectful. It's okay, you
yeah,
can drop the
yeah,
drinks, go join them. But one of
yeah.
my other guy goes, no fucking way. I'm getting the band joining them. I'm gonna kicked out of VIP.
I'm that
And those
guy.
guys, yeah. And if those
That
guys
would
don't
be
have the
me, man.
money, yeah. It's like, and if those guys don't have the interest in them or the money to bring them into the VIP, go meet
That
them
was a
there.
that was a
Basically, the guy
trashy move,
goes,
man.
all right, let me have the band. Then some of them dropped the bands and they got kicked out of VIP. But then about two of them ran immediately to the bathroom. So when they didn't want to drop the band, so it was very clear that they were interested in being in VIP. They just didn't want to do it with us, but they used us to get in, right? And we paid for it.
Mm.
So they ran into the bathroom. And when, but for me, I had already let it go. I was having my fun. The moment they came back out of the bathroom, my guy was looking at them on the dance floor, and they tapped me immediately, like, "Yep, they're back. We are getting this band. I'm telling them the fuck off." And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm backing you, man." So we went there, took the band off their arms, and like, "You're not coming to." They kept on looking at us the whole night from the regular dance floor, and they were just like pointing at us, like a bit pissed. And I was so happy. I won't even lie, because they clearly used us to try to
Yeah,
get the other guys.
yeah,
So
yeah. That's trashy.
I'm curious to see if almost everyone that sort of do this in the club, if they ever if anyone else has had similar experience. I'm very
I'm
interested in
sure
knowing that.
it's I think it's a normal experience if you go
Crazy.
out like
Back in the days, man. You know, thankfully we don't play in that pool anymore. It's a nightmare, man, brother.
Have you been in a position where you felt like it's because you love this person that you tolerated this thing?
Yes.
What does that? Give us an example.
It was sleeping around.
Oh,
But it was different.
what
God.
is different
I
about
don't even know how to even talk about this.
my dear,
This
my dear, calm down, relax. They are sleeping around, but it's different.
it's different in the sense that
How is it different?
when I found out,
Oh,
he told me he had multiple personality disorder. So it
hey!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for laughing.
So it was 3 people at once, apparently. So one person loved me, and the 2 other people loved like 2 other people. So
And
it
would you
wasn't
believe
him.
that?
Sort of.
Yeah,
So unfortunate.
That's
He's a demon. That's the definition of a demon. He went
Whoa.
extremely rogue.
Demon Pro Max. Guys, the game is the game.
I swear, man. He's like,
But what kind of creativity
Personality
are some of these guys having?
man.
Like,
I mean,
sat his-
game is
sat his
game.
girl
Man.
down, sat his girl down and goes, "I'm so sorry, babe. I'm sick."
Today I'm Tunde. Tomorrow I'm Charles.
No, yeah. When I'm with them, I'm not even the one, you know. When I'm with them, it's not me. I swear to you. Man. Man's creative, man. Man's creative. Mental. No,
That's
good. That guy is crazy.
that's some next level stuff, man.
Yeah,
That's some
next level. Next level.